Ron DeSantis is allegedly planning to announce his run for the presidency any day now. It could be coming next week. But while that signals a willingness to be defeated by Donald Trump, you should bear in mind he's still actively being creamed on a daily basis by Disney. They're making him look quite bad this week after they announced that they're going to be scuttling a Florida office construction project that would have been worth nearly $1 billion to Florida. This is the Lake Nona Town Center project. It was expected, this is amazing, that it was going to bring 2,000 jobs to Orange County, Florida, enabled by a state tax credit. But Disney is now telling California-based staffers they will no longer have to relocate. They put out this statement about it. Given the considerable changes that have occurred since the announcement of this project, including new leadership and changing business conditions, we had decided not to move forward with the construction of this campus. By the way, those 2,000 jobs, they're gonna have an average annual salary of $120,000, which is pretty amazing. But we sort of glossed over, I think, the most important part of that. Most of these jobs, a lot of them, were gonna be people relocating from California to Florida. So California, the big lefty coastal elite state, was gonna have its people instead go and work and pay taxes and contribute to Florida. It would have been a great way to financially own the libs, but instead, Ron DeSantis decided to pick a fight with Disney, and so he's kind of owning himself instead. We're gonna have his response in just a sec, Brett, but what do you think about this?
It's just so exhausting to talk about politics, because if you think about the position that Ron DeSantis has, it is so contorted into this mess of half conservative traditional ideology and half weird populism, and with a dash of transphobia and good old-fashioned conservative satanic panic, as it pertains to people being potentially gay because they saw Lilo and Stitch. Like, it's so exhausting, because what you're looking at is a move that's somewhat like what AOC did in New York, looking at a giant corporation and saying like, yo, you gotta pay taxes. But this guy who's the great white hope of the Republican conservative apparatus to somehow wrestle the party back from Trump is saying, I want to tax businesses big. I want to tax businesses so highly that it is actually worse. It is a worse business environment in Florida than it is in what we've painted as the hellscape for business, California.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.